It's a war that until they're no longer first class and second class citizens of any nation.
Yes, sire.
Until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. Miss a war that until the big
listen to the message, you know. They said the message is in the music. The music is in the message, you know. The late great Robert Nesta Marley. Come on.
That until that day.
Everybody know this one, you know. Come on.
Don't worry.
Big one.
About a thing.
Chicago.
Every little thing.
It's gonna be alright.
Listen it.
Coming to you September 11th and September 12th, you know. Saturday and Sunday, you know. Music, you know.
Don't worry about a thing.
Come on.
Every little thing.
It's gonna be alright. Homie said, tell me don't worry
about a thing.
Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Alright, Bob Marley, sing for Chicago.
Rise up this morning.
Come on.
Smile with the rising sun. Three little birds.
What no?
It's by my doorstep.
Homie said, singing sweet song. Her melody's pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. This happens to be the world's national anthem. I mean, everybody all across the world know this one. Voice of the one call. Oh, Jesus! I cannot wait for Chicago, you know. Ready up again.
One love, one love.
Because let's get together and feel.
Listen it.
One and all round welcome, you know. Come on.
One love, one love.
Hubby said let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children crying.
One love.
Hear the children crying.
One heart.
Saying,
give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright. Whoa, 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 whoa.
let them all pass all their dirty remarks.
I say one love.
There is one question
I really love to ask.
Is there a place
For the hopeless sinners
who has hurt all mankind
just to save his
own belief?
Come on!
One love.
This next one happens to be one of my favorite songs of all time. And I'm talking about the late great Peter Tosh. This one is called Africa. Mama Africa. Come! It doesn't matter where you're from, you know. We all come from one lineage, you know. The African lineage, you know. Come! Let's go! Long time no see, mama.
It took me away from you, mama. Long before I was born. It took me away from you, mama. Long before I came on, and I said, mama, Jesus, oh, I love you, mama. Mama,
couple of months ago, one of the founding members of reggae music, you know, Toots, passed away, but his music forever lives.
Listen. Most heaven, yes, Jamaica, through his mountain, shining down the river.
Come on!
All my friends there, rolling on those reeds, young and then the mountain, going like a bee. Country road, take me home to the place I belong.
The late great Toots and the Maytals. Come on!
I hear a voice in the morning, asking calls me. Says, son, you remind me of my home.
Music, man!
Driving down the road, I feel a sickness. Oh, yesterday. Memories all down the road high. Mama lady, stranger to the water.
I tell you!
Can dusty, painted on the sky. Missy taste of moonshine, taste all on my high.
Let me sit
Country road, take me home to the place I belong.
Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, he calls voice of the mighty, mighty great Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. This one is called The People of Tomorrow. I'm talking about the youths, you know. The youths of Chicago, you know. Wake up, rise up now.
Hey, tomorrow people, where is your best? Tomorrow people, how long will you last? Tomorrow people,
I'm gonna play 2 more songs.
tomorrow people, how long will you last?
Come!
Today you say, hey, yeah.
Today you're here.
Tomorrow you say you're gone, but you're gone so long. If there is no love in your heart, so sorry, then there is no hope for you. True, tomorrow people, where is your best? Tomorrow people, how long will you last? Come on, tomorrow people, where is your best? Tomorrow people, how long will you last? So you're in the air, but you still don't have a thing to spare. You're flying high while we're on the low. Tomorrow people, where is your best?
Thank you very much, Mr. Martin and the whole family, for giving me this opportunity. I cannot wait to be in Chicago. You know, I'm from Africa, and everywhere I go, I have to make sure I represent and touch a little bit of African music. Like this. One more after this, you know. Hey, Chicago, may I bring Africa to Chicago, you know.
Shombe shombe mtoto laini laini anawaka waka.
Hey. Come on.
Nawape vidonge nimebaini baini wanatapatapa.
Let's go, let's go.
Mina wepaka kiama tuombe uzima.
Festival time. It's been too long, or 3-4 years. Sure.
Watopata mwanya wabififitina wapike mabilinganya situtoke dina nalegea.
This is bongo flavor music from Tanzania, you know. Get used to it.
Yako macho.
Come on.
Nalegea ikigusana yangu na yako, yangu na yako.
Come on.
Katoto hodari, hodari wa mapenzi, jamani hodari, hodari wa mapenzi ya chumbani, hodari, hodari wa mapenzi kitandani, hodari, hodari wa mapenzi.
Bongo flavor from Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, you know. Like I said, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. This final song happens to be something very special. It's no introduction, voice of the late great. As we get ready for this special occasion, I want you to think about these things right here.
Mother, mother, there's too many of you.
Enough respect, yeah?
Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah, Father, Father.
Yep.
We don't need to escalate.
Been able to find them with the help of this internet.
War is not the answer.
To find them,
For only love can conquer hate.
realized and touched.
You know we got to find a way
Out there, then we've realized.
to bring some love in here today. Pick it light
Source
and pick it side. Don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on?
Thank you all very much.
Yes, indeed. Dominic, international award-winning. Thank you very much for this moment.
Music style can even change within a whale species. Every one of the known
Can someone mute their
in the Indian Ocean sings
mute their
slightly
phone?
different melodies. Professor Rogers,
Can you unmute your phone for me a second, please?
Frequencies are similar to generational.
Yes, thank you. Okay, let me welcome each and everyone to this press conference. By the way, I want to
Music style can even change within a whale species. Every one of the known pygmy blue whale populations in the Indian Ocean sing slightly different melodies. Professor Rogers says these musical differences are similar to generational slang between humans. We still don't know whether they're born with their songs or whether they learn it.
Mute everybody from your end.
Mute everybody.
Mute everybody.
Right, you should be able to mute everybody.
Music style can even change within a whale species. Every one of the known music style can even change within a whale species. Every one of the known pygmy.
Are you asking me to unmute, Martin? I'm gonna go back to mute, Martin, because I got a message saying that you were asking me to unmute. But since I'm here, you should also be able to remove people as well, and maybe they can come back.
Can everyone hear me? Okay. Yes. Again, let me thank Dominic for his tribute to Jean-Baptiste Point de Sable as we about to announce our plan for the 2021 Festival of Life and of course the International Jerk Seafood and Vegan Fest. As some of you may have known, since the start of this pandemic, we have been involved in the And following the death of George Floyd, we have been very busy with the Jean-Baptiste Point de Sable movement to rename Lakeshore Drive as the Sable Drive, and of course to give him a city holiday and a major monument. We have been, and you may have known, some of you, that last month the vote to give the Sable his full credit, starting with the street, was deferred to this month, the 23rd. What we are asking all our members to do and others is on the 23rd to meet us by the City Hall. Starting from 9 o'clock, we should start our gathering at the City Hall on Randolph Street, and then to have our rally and protest there, because we are demanding that the Lakeshore Drive must be renamed John Baptiste Point de Sable Drive. There is no reason why it shouldn't be. So we must continue to call our alderperson, make sure we reach out to the mayor's office and ask her to make sure that you allow the vote to go through and not to interfere with the vote. The people, the alderperson, were elected by you, the people, and they should have their say and be able to have their vote counted up or down in the 23rd of June. So we ask that you reach out to your people. I'm going to have at this point on the agenda, I know we missed the roll call, but I'll just get right back to it quickly. I just want to have a quick roll call to know the people who are on with us right now. And I'll start with myself. My name is Ephraim Martin. You can unmute quickly and just announce yourself.
Tremel Mello Williams.
Mary Love.
Giselle McKenzie, Mystic Vibes.
Carrie.
I'm Shelvin Hall.
Anyone else that we're missing? Okay, we'll keep going, and later on we can acknowledge the other people on the line. I don't see is any of the ministers there? Taylor, Eric, or Betty, or Black Ice? If not, we will move on until toward the end we can have the prayer. Okay, so we'll get on to the other part of the program, which is remarks, which is what I started to do a while ago. Now, as you may have known, the pandemic has been affecting us, and there are so many people who are calling to be in the July 4th festival. But we are making a little change with that, which I want to tell you about. But first, I want to ask Justice Shelvin Hall, retired appellate court justice, to give a remarks on our project, which is the DeSaba project that we have been so busy working on.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Peace, peace, peace if possible, justice at any rate. These words are written above the stage of the building formerly known as DuSable High School. The struggle to bring justice for the founding father of Chicago has been a central part of Martin's intercultural events in various permutations for the past 25 years. We have been proud to do our part supporting others and our own efforts to celebrate this great but unheralded man in his own city. I am retired Justice Shelvin Louise Marie Hall, chair of the political committee of the Black Heroes Matter Coalition. Now, this coalition of some 80 Black Heroes Matter individuals and organizations has spent the better part of a year holding rallies, speaking in countless city council committee meetings, meeting with the city administration and other organizations, and with the sponsoring aldermen. Additionally, we've called the aldermen's and the mayor's offices trying to get Outer Lakeshore Drive renamed Du Sable Drive in support of Alderman Moore's ordinance, co-sponsored by Alderman Sophia King and others. There have been recent surveys of the reaction of residents of the Chicagoland area to this name change. And it is indicated that most Blacks and Latinos and Asian residents are in favor of the name change, while most white residents were not. It is our hope that the continuing educational efforts that our coalition has made will help to bridge this gap, and that combating the lie spread by individuals in magazines and papers on the North Side that residents' home addresses will have to be changed to instead let people know that only 4 harbors will be affected and that the name is only applicable to the outer drive will assist in that effort to bridge this gap. The coalition has long held 3 goals for Du Sable: to name this major street in his honor, to build at minimum a 25-foot monument of him in Grant Park, and to have an official holiday in his honor in the city of Chicago. We are delighted that the mayoral administration has picked up our various streams recently and is now talking about one day taking new initiatives to honor Du Sable, costing upward of $40 million. Well, some 34 years ago, Mayor Washington designated park area in Du Sable's name. And folks, you know, we are still waiting. Lakeshore Drive exists here and now. Only $833,000 need be spent to make this change now, according to Alderman Moore. Let's do the drive, and then the other changes proposed by the mayor. This and that, not this instead of that. Complement, not alternate or substitute. Surely the one who began it all is worthy of it all. A sad racist argument that changing the name of Lakeshore Drive to Du Sable Drive would render Chicago less marketable is reflective of the very reason the names should be changed. Black is beautiful. Du Sable Drive is beautiful and marketable. The two should be merged and proclaimed to the world that Chicago is proud of all of its heritage, especially the Black Haitian heritage of its founding father, Jean-Baptiste Point Du Sable, and proudly wears his name as the crown of this magnificent city. I thank you for your time, your support. Call your alderpersons, call the mayor's office, tell them to vote yes on June 23rd at 10 a.m. Yes for Jean-Baptiste Point Du Sable Drive. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Justice Hall. And let me say, I want to encourage all of you to make sure you call all your friends, all the members of the cultural community, the entertainment community, and others to join us. For those who can get the time off on Wednesday, the 23rd, please let us meet from 9 o'clock and then keep on going from there. We're going to ask a Tremel Williams if he wants to give a little remarks there before I get into the full festival. Because he's one who have been out there beating the drum for the Saba. And he's a youth chairperson and, of course, entertainment. Tremel Williams.
Greetings, all. I won't be long. First off, I want to thank you, Chairman, for giving me the floor, allowing me to speak during this press conference, which I think will, be the announcing of a potential historic event, cultural event, revolving our efforts that we've been putting forth since July 4th of last year. Black Heroes Matters for DuSable. I also want to thank you, Justice, for so eloquently, catching people up, making people abreast of what we've been up to and some of the history of who DuSable is and why our initiatives are what they are and why they're important. I just, from my standpoint, there's nothing more that I can add to what she's already presented. What I will say is that I think that this year is a perfect time. I think timing is everything, right? One of the things we always have been preaching to the different committee members in the different committees is that, and also to the mayor's administration, is that timing, right? Being on the right side of history, and that the time is now. There's no better time to properly honor Chicago's founding father. Even throughout the racial climate, we all know how that has been for the past year. We all know, of course, COVID and things of that nature. And a lot of people have criticized our movement and our initiatives because some people feel like there are more important things that we can be fighting for, more important things that we can be discussing. So I think that we have a platform now. I think that it needs to be known that Black Heroes Matters are the ones who reignited the flame for DuSable in relation to him being just due or giving just honor. I know you guys have heard a lot about it in the press recently, and also a lot of you guys may be familiar with the mayor's proposal and how she want to honor Chicago's founding father. But we just want to make it clear that DuSable was not on her radar prior to us, prior to our marches, our rallies, prior to us calling and being on almost every committee call, city committee call, the city council calls, as well as being guided and led by Mr. Martin, as well as Alderman David Moore and Sophia King. So we just want people to know that timing is everything, and I think that with this event potentially, it can be a great celebration for something that can lead to other other victories and working to end systematic racism. So I feel like this perfect timing for everything. I think even coming down to the type of acts that we pick potentially for this event, as well as we also thinking about, hey, maybe we can have an exhibit or a section or something dedicated to DuSable. Who knows, right? So those are all things that we're planning to implement, and we just want to thank you guys for supporting our initiatives and supporting this upcoming event.
Thank you, Tremel. And let me say, there's another person who's always so active all the time, speaking at these different committee meetings. Marilyn May, if you'd like to just add a word here, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Mr. Martin. And again, just reiterating what Tremel just said, I believe Justice Hall and you, and even Tremel himself has pretty much said that what needs to be said regarding this DuSable initiative and the fact that the Black Heroes Matter Coalition, along with Alderman David Moore and Sophia King, are responsible for the new interest that so many have in DuSable, and of course this whole matter with renaming Lakeshore Drive to DuSable Drive. And so you know, I think at the end of the day, when we get to the core of the matter, because we've pretty much canceled every excuse that has been presented for not doing this. So when we get to the core of the matter, it really is about race. And I believe Justice Hall referenced some of the, a couple of the newspaper articles that did conducted the surveys or polls. And, you know, it's pretty indicative of where people in the city stand, and even outside of the city stand with the renaming, how they feel about it. Most of the whites are against it, and most of the minorities, people of color, are for it. And so that's even more of a reason for you know, you all, to those who are on this call, to make sure that you reach out to your friends, your relatives. Keep those calls going to the mayor's office, your city councilman, and support of renaming it, because we need to create a symbolic bridge connecting the North Chicago to the South Chicago, and Lakeshore Drive is the perfect way to do it, by renaming it DuSable Drive, Jean-Baptiste Point DuSable Drive. And I know that people have called it ceremonious, and we've even called it symbolic, but it really will carry a lot of weight in this city. And again, just help us continue to chip away at systemic and institutional racism that still unfortunately exists in the city of Chicago and around the country. So thank you again, Mr. Martin, Justice Hall, Tramell. Thank you all for inviting me to be a part of this, this great effort. And I look forward to seeing everyone on Wednesday, June 23rd, 9 a.m. in front of City Hall, as we rally together and celebrate the historic vote that will take place then.
Thank you very much, Ms. May. And I want to say some of the information we're talking about here, I must have to give thanks to Mr. John Greenfield, who is the editor for the South, the Street Blog. You can look up Street Blog, and you'll see some outstanding articles about what's going on in Chicago, and of course what's going on with the DuSable movement. And to all the other media members who have been contributed and reaching out to us and helping us, we want to say thanks to each and every one for that, and encourage you to keep up the great work. As we are getting ready today to make the announcement for the festival, July 4th, we know that we always each year look out for the festival July 4th. But I must let you know officially today that the July 4th, 28th International Festival of Life will be postponed and will be combined with our 4th and 5th Jerk Seafood and Vegan Festival, which will be on September 11th and September 11th and 12th. So it is now official. Our two events will be combined and will be held September 11th and 12th of this year. I know there are different people who are calling us for partnership, sponsorship, and so we are now officially open for that. So you can reach out to us at jsvfest.com. That's jsvfest.com. Or you can go to martinsinternational.com for the full information. This year, as you may have known, each year we dedicate the Jerk Seafood Festival to health awareness. And this year it will be dedicated to health awareness, but our event must be dedicated to Jean-Baptiste Point DuSable. And we're going to fight for that street. We're going to win. And by that time, we trust that you will be driving down a John Baptiste Point de Sable drive. As a matter of fact, this year festival, it won't be in the Sable a garden, but it will be, because of the combination, it will be at the Lake Meadows Park, which is at 3117 South Cottage Grove, right off 31st Street. And 31st Street, where it's going to be, is off what by then will be known as the Saba Drive, we hope. But for now, we can say Lakeshore Drive. So it's right at Lakeshore Drive on 31st Street, across from the beach is where we're going to be September 11th and 12th. If you have any question further, you can also reach out to, or for artists, you can reach out to Tremel, our artist relations person. And for the general information, you can email us at martinsinternational1982@gmail.com. And for now, we will open up the floor for any question, if there's any question you may have for any of us. I should let you know that DJ Dominic International Sounds from Africa will be among those performers this year that will be coming to, he will be coming here to Chicago to participate as one of the special guests at the festival. And of course, we're going to announce as we get closer the full lineup for all the entertainers. Already tickets are on sale for the awards. I'm still saying the awards for the festival, but vendors and so forth, you can reach us at martinsinternational1982@gmail.com. Thank you. Any question? Okay. If there's no other question.
I have a question, Martin. Do you know what the number of attendees will be? What the capacity will be?
Well, no, we can't say, but we are expecting to have huge turnout as usual. However, based on the requirement by the city and the state, a COVID-19 pandemic requirement, we have to go by that rule. So it's difficult for me to tell you right now. Hopefully by September, the city will be fully open. Well, let's say this weekend, the city will be fully open.
Yes.
However, there may be still some distant requirements. I'm not too sure as yet. Later on, we can say. Okay. However, where we're going to be is a huge park, so we can spread out the people nicely without any problem.
And is that the property that's, did you say that's that property that's east of Lakeshore Drive or west?
West of Lakeshore Drive. The east side is the beach.
Yeah,
the beach
okay.
is on the east side and the park is on the west side.
Okay.
Right by the railway track. Thank you. Okay, if no further question, then we can move to some more music. But before I do that, I just want to make sure that you have no further question or concern. Visit www.jsvfest.com for further information on both festivals. But for the Saba, it's blackheroesmatter.org. Please sign the petition, contribute if you can, but make sure you visit blackheroesmatter.org for the Sable. And again, call your other person and make sure that they're on board all the way to vote yes. I think today the Italian, they may have they've gotten the official go ahead, I think, to have the month of October as Italian month. So there's no reason the man who started the city in 1779 should not be given his full reward. Okay, if we have no other question and our concerns, is there anyone to move for the adjournment of this meeting, this press conference? And if after that, we'll entertain with a little more music, if Tanisha is standing by ready. I don't know if I think, I don't know if Dominic is still the DJ. I don't know if he's still there. But if the DJ is still there, we can have him to give us some more positive music like Equal Rights and Justice, Peter Tosh, and all those positive reggae, R&B, and other music. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I move adjournment.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
A second.
Second. Okay. So we officially adjourn, and want to thank each and everyone for coming. Don't forget September the 11th and 12th for the African Caribbean International Festival of Life, combined with the JSV Fest, which is a jerk, seafood, and vegan festival right here in Chicago. Thank you very much. And if we can get a little more entertainment from Tanisha, if you can turn up that music, that would be great. Thanks to each and everyone for coming. More Bob Marley is what you're getting. Thanks to Giselle McKenzie, also one of the person, the videographer who has been there covering us for years. You can always watch these special events in that station. Keep the music rocking all the time. We're not going to stop until the people say go. Yes, thank you. Thanks to each and every one again for coming out to this press conference announcing the nominees in all the categories. No, not the category. You see, I'm still on the Arama. Arama is so nice. It's still inside of me, but I'm talking about the Festival of Life, the 28th African Caribbean International Festival of Life, coming your way September 10th and 11th, 12th, because the 10th is a setup day, 11th and 12th is showtime. So you can't afford to miss the 28th African Caribbean International Festival of Life. Also, the 4th and 5th JSV Festival taking place right here in Chicago. It's going to be an event that you don't want to miss. Special dedicated to health awareness. Of course, we have the likes of also the Sable, the founding father of Chicago. It is specially dedicated to. And yes, we're going to have some over 50 entertainers, band groups will be taking the stage over the 2 days weekend. It's going to be jerk, seafood, and vegan for all you veganites and others. You want to make sure that you'll be a part of this celebration this coming September 11th and 12th. September 11th and 12th. We're waiting for the music to rock again, but September 11th and 12th, we will be rocking inside of Lake Meadows Park right here in Chicago. Are we ready for some more music? Go!
I'm taking out stuff that don't need to be there. Muted, Mr. Martin.
Yeah.
You have muted yourself. You can talk through the music. Talk now.
If you're not muted, it's going over the air. But you don't want this wet.
I said you were muted. I didn't say it. I said you were muted. I couldn't hear you.
Yes, Chicago, thanks to each and everyone for attending today's press conference announcing the 28th African Caribbean International Festival of Life. Oh yes, and the 5th Jerk Seafood and Vegan Festival taking place right here in Chicago. Yes, it's September 11th and 12th. It's going to be at a place called Lake Meadows Park, right off 31st Street in what may well then be off DeSable Drive. It's now Lakeshore Drive, but we want to thank all the people who participated, supporting DeSable Drive, for Lakeshore Drive to be renamed to DeSable Drive. We trust that will be before the festival comes around. So, thanks to each and every one. If you want to be a vendor, if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to be a performer, if you want to participate in any way, all you got to do, you can just go to www.jsvfest.com, or you can visit martinsinternational.com for all our events. And don't forget, join us in Chicago by the City Hall, June 23rd, 9 a.m. in the morning, as we circle the City Hall to say yes to Chicago's founding father, that black man, John Baptiste Point de Sable, from the Caribbean country of Haiti. We must give him his respect, and that's the way it's got to be. Thanks to each and every one again. We want to say to all the staff and members of Martins International, thanks for all your contribution. thanks to the vendors, thanks to the sponsors. And I tell you, I want to say now, I want to leave you with one or two more songs. And then we shall see you. We shall see you. We shall see you. Yes, September 11th and 12th. September 11th and 12th. Don't forget. And oh, by the way, for those of you who may not know, our 40th anniversary of the International Reggae and World Music Awards will be taking place May the 1st, 2022. Kingston, Jamaica, the place. You got to be with us in Kingston, Jamaica, May 1st, 2022. And how about the Chicago Music Awards? The 40th anniversary of the Chicago Music Awards. Coming your way, coming your way. Chicago, 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 Chicago. The 40th anniversary of the Chicago Music Awards. Coming your way. When? Hey, February. Last day of February 2022. But you got to make plans. You must be ready for the 40th anniversary of IRAMA, the International Reggae and World Music Awards in Kingston, Jamaica. I'm sure you're going to like it right there. But we have work to do because we are still working for Jean-Baptiste Point de Sable in Chicago here. We must get Lakeshore Drive to be renamed Jean-Baptiste Point de Sable Drive. Oh yes, we must give him a major monument, 25-foot monument. And yes, a city holiday for the founding father of Chicago. We have work to do. Come people, let's unite, let's mobilize, and let's do what we have to do. Black heroes matter, Black lives matter. And oh, yes, we all matter. But I tell you, come in September 11th and 12th. Mark your calendar, save the date, September 11th and 12th. You know where to go. You know what to do. www.jsvfest.com. jsvfest.com, and we're going to be rocking. We're going to be rocking. Come on, let's rock. One song to go, and then we will see you next. Yes, indeed. Martins International, thank each and every one for your years of support. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Thank you for supporting the Jean Baptiste Point de Sable Black Heroes Matter Coalition push to respect and honor the founding father of Chicago, Jean Baptiste Point de Sable, a black man from the Caribbean, hey, the country of Haiti, my Lord. We must be respected. Yes, we are black. We are proud. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be here until justice is obtained for Jean-Baptiste Point de Sable here in Chicago. Join us on September 11th and 12th. It's the 28th African Caribbean International Festival of Life that will be taking place in conjunction with the JSV Festival, the Jerk Seafood and Vegan Festival. I want to see you all there. So what I want you to do is to go right there and your website, www.irama.com. If you want to go to Jamaica for the International Reggae and World Music Awards on May the 1st, 2022. And yes, I want you to go to chicagomusicawards.org if you want to participate in the 40th anniversary of Chicago Music Awards in February. And oh yes, this coming up now, we're talking about two events combined, two big events combined. It's the Jerk Seafood and Vegan Festival mixing with the African Caribbean International Festival of Life. Oh my God, who do you want to see there? Just tell us. Name your entertainers. We want to know who you want there for this year, and we'll try and give you what you want. So again, make sure you follow us at IRAMA, YouTube and IRAMA, YouTube/IRAMA. And we want you to also tell us on our various social media, who do you want to see at the Festival of Life this year? Name your artists, and we'll try and accommodate you. And who you want for the Jerk Seafood and Vegan Fest. We'll try and do that for you. So with that being said, I want to say thanks to everyone. Good afternoon. And wherever you are, good night if you're over there in Africa watching and listening. Good night to those people in the Far East. And of course, good day, good afternoon for the ones over on our side of the world. And you have a wonderful evening, and we'll meet you again soon. Thank you, indeed.